It's nearly time. Hey y'all. How are ya? Welcome to my show. I call it Sugar Pearls. And you're here, and I'm here. Hey. I'm waving. I'm sending waves. Oh, let me get my glasses so I don't miss too much. Hang on. All right. So I had to go back to the old standby until I can get my prescription updated. It sucks getting old. Not always, but you know, when you're older and you realize you need a glasses prescription and you know when it's out of date, but we do what we must. The show must go on. Hey everybody, welcome to the show. It's Sugar Pearl Studio Kitchen Live, and I'm your host, Carla Renee. Oh my God, I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. If you're thinking about calling me right now, don't. Yeah, these are pretty beat up too. See, they're all bent. I'll just hold my head like this. Hey! We are still on the beautiful mother continent of Africa. We're still on the west side. We're in Northwest Africa this time, in Morocco and Tanzania. I get my mixed up. But we're making a Northwest African dish tonight. Yeah, we're going all around the continent. Hey there. Yes, we are. We're going all around the continent because there's such rich history in African food. And for us as African Americans to know that, you know, a lot of the foods that we've been eating over the years come from home. Mm-hmm. So I made jollof rice. No, I didn't. What I made? I made Juneteenth rice. I didn't want to call it jollof because it's my first time doing it for y'all on the air, and I did not want the jollof police after me. So I called it Juneteenth, and it was pretty good for me. Okay, but a Nigerian that I know ate some of it, and the Nigerian liked it, except the Nigerian said that it wasn't hot enough. Now, you saw how many Scotch bonnet peppers I put in there, and jalapeno, and I did it what I thought to the letter, and the Nigerian was like, okay, it could be hotter though. I was like, what? Every time I eat it, but so I'm taking that advice, and I'm going to continue to grow and build and learn. Tonight, we're doing a simpler African dish tonight. This is Zaalouk. 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 And it's spelled differently depending on where you are up north. Okay, so they changed it, but it's all the same thing. So Zaalouk is eggplant. You find a lot of that in North African dishes. So it's eggplant with tomatoes, and they call it a salad, but it's for us in America speak or whatever, it's more like a dip, almost like a North African salsa. Yeah. So I've got Dr. Strange on. The multiverse. Honey, love me some Doctor Strange. So I'm going to watch that tonight, and I'm going to eat my Zaalouk with some flatbread or some chips or something, and yeah, until I can get there, I got to make food from there. All right, so right now, all I've got going in here, let me try to give you, if you don't have much of a pot view, I'm so sorry. I was late adjusting the cameras today and didn't quite give you all I wanted to give you. All right, but I think I want to take you up a little bit. Yeah? Just to give you a little more. And then that way I can bend you down like that when I'm cooking. Okay. So, it's Sugar Pearl Studio Kitchen Live. I want to welcome you to the show. If this is your first time watching, thank you! Thank you! You know how many people are online cooking stuff for the masses? It's uncountable. Yet you're here with me, trying out a new dish, Zaalouk. North Africa. It's Sugar Pearl Studio Kitchen Live. I'm your host, Carla Renee. If you're watching on Instagram, hey, y'all been showing out. Step it up. Facebook, Instagram over here showing out. Thank y'all. Thank you. Because Instagram is telling other people about the show. New people. I ain't never heard of Yay Hawk 86. Oh, no. See, that's why I should. Hey, the jewelry teacher. It's new people on here. There are new people watching this show. And I don't care if it's one more than the last time or 10 more or 100 more. Like, it always just means so much to me that people think enough about whatever the hell I'm doing to just like check it out for a minute. So thank you. Wherever you are right now, I do need to make a thank you, honey. So I did a whole street during COVID while we were masked up. I said this is a good time for me to get my grill straightened. So I got a couple of things I'm still working on, but as far as the straightening, honey, think of Invisalign. And against my black gums, yeah, honey, got that Nia Long thing going on. Cheers to the black gum queens out there. Yeah, but thank you. I appreciate you for watching, and all of you, whether you're watching on Facebook at Carla Renee, Sugar Pearls, Shop Sugar Pearls. I'll have this on YouTube at Sugar Pearls, SugarPearls', and of course Instagram at sugarpearls_online.com. Thank you for following and sharing my shit. Ciao. Thank you. Oh, that means so much to me. Why don't you go ahead and say, in honor of, let me see if you can find it. Okay, so my college homecoming is this week, and I'm not going. And I hate that. I enjoy going, but I don't enjoy going every year. I can't always go every year. But I'm going to miss it this year. And in honor of Stillman College, my alma mater, in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, go and drop either a blue heart or a yellow heart where you are. Go ahead. I'm going to see if you listening. Because that's our school colors. Blue and gold. Yeah, for Stillman College. You don't have to be from Stillman, but just let me know that you're watching and you paying attention. You following along, okay? Because this recipe goes quick. I ain't got time to get you caught up to speed, honey. All right. Speaking of getting caught up, before I get started with any show, Sugar Pearl Studio Kitchen Live, I always have to give a shout out to my two favorite senior citizens, my mom and my dad. Give a round of applause, everybody, because they're always watching. So you ain't got to tell on me what I'm doing, what I done said, what I done. They already know. They know their child. Oh, thank you, Jewelry The jewelry teacher is Stillmanite. Thank you, of course. I got my blue and gold heart. Thank you, Tiny Diva. Oh my gosh. We're dropping blue and gold hearts just from my alma mater. Okay, you don't have to have gone to Stillman College or anything, but if you're paying attention to the show, go ahead and drop those either blue or gold or both hearts. All right, we're getting started. Mama and Daddy watching, y'all, so be nice to each other. Okay? Okay. All right, let's get started. So, I've got some, you want to start this out with like a quarter cup, maybe a little under, of olive oil, but it's a pretty heavy olive oil recipe. Don't be afraid of that. Use a good one and get one from Sugar Pearls. Okay, yeah, I got a bottle around here somewhere, child. I got one left, but I'm restocking, so go ahead and order as much as you want, but get that good olive oil from Sugar Pearls. And you're gonna get about a quarter cup of it in your pan. And we're going to start to sweat out some onions. So I've got some onions sweating over here. Just sweating. I'm gonna tilt you down a little bit more, Facebook, just to give y'all some. Yeah? Okay. We're not trying to get the onions brown or anything. I just want to soften them up so that I can, because we're mixing all of this together. So this morning, I did a couple of things. I prepped. Boy, did I prep. Boy, did I prep. Got up my usual time this morning. I went shopping yesterday, so I already had my ingredients, honey. Got my garlic, got my tomatoes again in this, my eggplant. One, I bought two, that's because I sliced some. And then I just roasted the others. I even roasted my lemon. Honey, you ain't had a lemon until you roasted it. What? Let me tell you, this is the best thing to like drizzle on lamb chops. Oh, it's so good. And when it's like this, like all that juice just gets trapped inside. And when you squeeze it, you'll see. You'll see. Trust me. So all of this beautiful roasted pan of goodies is going in here. And then we're just going to start to cook it. Okay? Not cook it because it's already cooked. But we're going to mix it. Some people do their Zaalouk pretty smooth. I want mine chunky like I like my salsa. So I'm gonna, kind of cook it down a little bit till everything is well incorporated. But I'm gonna have some chunks of stuff because I want to be able to have chunks on my chips or my bread. Like I've got a wrap here, some sun-dried tomato wrap. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to start to peel the skin off of the eggplant. Oh, okay. So this roasted in the oven. Oh, that was the one thing I did. I got to tell you the other thing I did. So the other thing I did was, honey, I found a bag of chilies. Like, those little red hot chilies. And, you can get a big bag. They had a big bag on sale yesterday for like $2 and something. And I took that. There we go. It's peeling now. I brought those chilies home and I made some chili oil. And it was so good. I don't use a lot of chili oil. But I'm a have to. And this is not all of them, but this is quite a lot of them. And I cooked it. I'm going to show you a video that I've already done, and I'll share it with you on Sunday about how to make your own chili oil. You really want to elevate your food. Like, there's just some people who can throw down. Like, I know some folks who could just throw down. It don't matter what they cook, it always going to be good. You know what I mean? And then there are other people that, they don't cook a lot or, they're good at some things or whatever. But, you have those people that can just seem to cook everything, right? And, but if you really want to like start to elevate your dishes, then you start to do little things like make your own oils and make your own stock. And this starts to add a little layer of complexity to your food. So now it don't taste like everybody else's. And it don't taste like Dano's. Like everything you cook tastes like one thing. You know, mix it up. Mix it up. And you know, I'm a big fan of using fresh herbs, and I'm so glad I said that because I left them in the fridge. Woo! Left them in the fridge. Oh, good. The water didn't freeze this time. But we got lots of fresh herbs in this dish. So there is lots of cilantro and lots of parsley. About a quarter cup of each is going in here. So once you get the skin off of your eggplant, just start to, I'm just making some rough cuts because we're going to use our wooden spoon or wooden spatula, whatever you've got, to break it down even more, okay? But I don't want it too chopped because remember, I want those chunks, okay? But eggplants is just one of those things, especially if you're trying to like do part-time vegan-ish. Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. My thing is, I don't like vegan snobs. Like, don't shame people for eating meat. Let people eat meat, you know? But what I think we all should be trying to do is at least going meatless, you know, 1 day a week. Like, if you can start there. Hey, Tiny Diva, she got them blue and gold hearts up, baby. Yes! I can see that without my glasses. Start to go at least 1 day without meat a week. And before you know it, it's 2. And then before you know it, you don't remember the last time you had it. But you know, every now and then you get a hankering, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. For me, anyway. You know, for me. All right. So yeah, when you think about elevating your food and elevating these dishes, you think about making your own chili oil or your own teas from roses and banana blossoms and things. And this. Remember when I taught you how to roast those onion and garlic skins down? Well, honey, I did some red onions. Like, I only had red onions, so that was all the skin I could roast. And I roasted them down, and I had like pieces of garlic and onion and stuff mixed in it. And when I put it on top of my salad, it had this beautiful rose gold color. Let me tell you, food is so beautiful and amazing, and that's why I just love playing with it. Yeah, I love playing in my food because I get to do things like this. It smells so good. It's a seasoning. Now you got a seasoning. Okay, so, you know, try new things is all I'm saying. So, to our onions, are you paying attention? Ooh, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead. First thing we're going to do, I'm going to get parsley and stuff chopped up. So let's go ahead and get that eggplant is. Some people boil the eggplant before cooking it. I like to roast it because I like the sweetness that comes out when you roast almost any vegetable. So I've got cilantro and I've got parsley, and I'm just going to, let's just chop. So. Okay. And then you can use some for garnish, you know, fresh later on. Okay. Get it in there. Oh, good. Okay, I hear a little sizzle. Sizzle is gone. Our tomatoes, you need 3 of them or 4. It's up to you. Skin on or off. I'll leave them on because it's going to dissolve anyway. And the garlic that we roasted, look at that. Look at that. When you're not using powder. Some people use powdered spices, and that's fine too. But anytime you get a chance to use fresh once in a while, do it. Do it. I'm telling you, you will elevate your dish. Is. Okay? So I got all that garlic out. I'm going to save that because I'll probably roast that down and make some more seasoning. Alright? And now let's add our eggplant. Okay, so just dump them in there. And I've got this cooking kind of medium. Okay? Not too high. You want to be able to kind of hear it popping at you, talking to you a little bit. Now we're going to take some of this lemon right here. Just pierce it a little bit. Ooh, it's pasty. Look at that! Oh my gosh. That's all that juice and pulp just married together now is better than juice. It's lemon guts. That's what it is. All right. Get your wooden spatula and just start to break things down. Okay? As chunky or as loose as you like. I want mine to be a little chunky, so I don't want to chop too much. But you're just going to mix and cook and fold until everything just starts to come together. And you'll see it come together in a while. This dish, you could probably do in a food processor and just like not let it pulse too long. But the beauty about these dishes from the mother, you know, is that we are, I don't want to chop. I don't want to do that. You know what I want to do? And that way I'm still mashing it in order to bring it together, but I ain't mincing it, you know. I don't want to do that. Can you see? No, you cannot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, there you go. Okay. It looked like a mess now, child, but just keep on working with it. All right. You want to break those tomatoes down so they all start to come together. That eggplant can break down some more, so I'm going to leave a few of them chunky, but for the most part, I want to break some of those down. That eggplant has an amazing texture between your teeth, and it's so juicy. Almost like a nice tender meat or something. Which is why a lot of people who try to do meatless go with eggplant. I remember my Aunt Blanche saying that when she made it for me the first time. I was like, what does it taste like? I'd never seen it before, you know, and it was purple and, you know, it doesn't look very pretty after it sits for a minute, but, you know, it was strange looking. And I asked, I said, what does it taste like? She said, well, you'd be surprised. It tastes kind of like meat. And she didn't do a lot to season it. It was very simple and easy. But I remember being a little kid watching her use that old silver spider that had the black legs. I remember seeing her fried in that. That was the cool thing, especially about hanging out when my eyes, because I spent so much more time with the Isaacs and my family on that side. Grandma Sugar was across the street, so when everybody came home, everybody went there, you know. So we always were tasting something different or something new or trying something. You know, and a lot of times when your relatives come from the city, you know, they bring different things with them. And some things they bring with them are very old that we just aren't used to doing anymore. For instance, using this eggplant to make a really nice dip. Oh, I can see that juice popping out. And now you can see how it's coming together, can't you? cook. Now to this, you want to add just a little more olive oil. This is olive oil friendly, so don't be afraid of it. Okay, let's scrape that down. I love the way that looks. Look at that. It's like some kind of goulash or something. But it's got the chunks that I'm going for. Okay. Turn it up a little bit. Now, if you want a little more heat or whatever, let's get ready to season this. Now that we've broken it down, we're more likely to get the seasonings all through. When it's like that, and then you've got eggplant that's still kind of whole and chunky, your seasoning ain't getting in there. But now that we've broken it down, we can add our spices. And this is what we're going to add. So you got smoked paprika, about a teaspoon of everything, okay? Smoked paprika, a little cumin, a little black pepper, a little salt. Because you got fresh tomatoes in there. Although roasted, you know, you still want to make sure that those tomatoes and eggplant are seasoned. Okay? Oh my goodness. Now, if you wanted to toss in some cayenne pepper or something like that, you could. I'm going to keep this kind of mild, but what I am going to do, kind of mild, I'm going to add some of that chili oil that I made this morning, go around in there with it, and okay, just let it do what it do. All right, so let's give it a little lemon. Go around with a little of that chili oil. And just let that cook. You can cover it. You can do this ahead of time. Put it in the fridge, heat it up for the next day, whatever. Okay? All right. Move this out the way. Wash this lemon off my burning fingers. Oh, yeah. This is a nice, easy dinner tonight. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, okay. So you can cover this for a few minutes or whatever. Go clean the bathroom or something else. Whatever else. Why did I say clean the bathroom? I don't know. Do something, Chad. Okay, we've got now, okay, you'll let that go as long as you like. At this point, it is done. It's done. It's done. All you need is your flatbread. Speaking of flatbread, here's my flatbread. I found, because I wanted something to complement. I knew the eggplant was the start of the show, but I wanted something to make the tomato pop, you know? Sorry, I got my head cut off over here. Wanted something to make the tomato pop. So I got a little sun-dried tomato wrap. You can do like your breakfast wraps and stuff with your egg substitute and your spinach and stuff and roll it up in there and make yourself a beautiful wrap. All right, let's go ahead. Put it in my bowl like a salad because that's what they call it. If you'll look up the definition of Zaalouk, Z-A-A-L-O-U-K, like you'll see that, you know, in that region of Northwest Africa, a lot of times it's referred to as a salad. Okay, but you know, you can eat this hot, cold. Like I said, everything is done, so it's all up to you. I'm gonna eat mine warm with this soft wrap. And we're going to pretend we let that go for another 10 minutes. Why? Because Dr. Strange is on. And I'm ready for y'all to go home. I'm sorry. I just am. I am. Plus, I kept you overtime last week, which means... All right. Thank you for being here with me. For supporting the channel, for supporting the brand. Thank you for ordering your sea moss and all of this stuff. If you don't mind, if you have tried sugar pearl sea moss, tonics, whatever, like, tell other people. Send me a note and say, hey, I really liked how you did such and such. Yeah, that would help me out, so I know to keep doing that. Yeah, help me grow. And then things maybe you didn't like, let me know that too. Help me grow. Yeah. Let me know if you are on a very regular regimen of sea moss or my turmeric tonic, which is coming real soon. Let me know what your results have been. I mentioned briefly last week that, this time last year, I was 183 pounds. 183. This morning when I weighed myself, I was 146. Oh, I'm clapping for me. I don't care if you don't. I am. Now, my math ain't too fast, but that's a significant amount of weight loss. And to that I say, to my health. I had to. I wasn't breathing right, y'all. I had to. For my health. Blood pressure was stupid. I had to. I'm trying to live a few more years on this planet. At least long enough to see what the end gonna be. So I need to be trying to live. So I made sure that I did little things, nothing drastic, but little things over time. I started with sea moss. And I started doing that every day. And then that trickled into something else. And then that trickled into something else. And it was like, okay, if you can cut that out, then you might be able to cut this out. And before you know it, I ain't bought eggs in 8 months. Yeah, y'all complain about egg prices, not me. I'm like, shit. I don't eat them no more, no way. And I might, but I'll be damned if I'm paying $8 for 12 eggs. Not when Mr. TR used to sell them for $1. That was our neighbor. He's $1. And he recycled the containers. I'm talking about that back in the day eggs, honey. Those went where eggs were good. I had the last of them. Okay. They ain't been good since. $8 for some eggs. And then the day I think I saw they were $4. So it's going down. So you know how this happens. The more you complain about the price of something, the longer they ride that thing out and keep on getting that. Learn to do without some things. I'm not saying you have to. You don't have to do without anything. Honey, if you want them eggs and them bagels that you got to have, treat yourself. Absolutely. But, a lot of they make a game out of everything to nickel and dime you. Even at the grocery store, gas pumps, they always find a way to get it, don't they? Yeah. Well, what I had to do for me was start training myself. One day, I don't know what day, but one day I decided that I did not like the taste of chicken anymore. Now, I have eaten chicken once or twice in a year, but it's just not my thing right now. More and more, I'm leaning meatless, but I didn't start like that. It was a process of doing one little thing at a time. And I moved when I got ready. And as a result, I was able to take off some of that crazy, stupid, ridiculous weight that really had me kind of jacked up inside. Stress and liquor. Child. Get you a good man who care about what you eat, child, and watch the pounds fall off. Let's check on our Zaalouk. Okay? Oh my God. It smells so freaking good. It smells so good. Everything is soft. I hear it talking back. It's just what I needed. Yup. Just what I needed. Okay. Oh my gosh. Let's get ready to eat. Are you ready? I am. Let's go. All right. We'll take some of our Zaalouk. This is awfully big for this. Maybe I'm doing the whole thing. Maybe I'll just put the whole thing in there. Huh? And make it a presentation. Why don't I? Why don't I? Honey, anything for you. You know, I'm just saying that so I can go watch Doctor Strange. Okay. Oh my God, the parsley and the cilantro smell so freaking good. Yeah. Oh my God. Honey. Honey, honey. From the northwest side. I just did that. Baby, it's Zaalouk. And this is her. Ooh. Ooh. Let's eat. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to dress it up a little bit, okay? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't want to mess that up. Because I want to take pictures. You know what I am going to do? All that chili oil. I got some blue corn chips. I'm trying to pull the biggest ones out. This is sad. You can tell I like blue corn chips. They're so good. All right. Let's have Zaalouk. A little lemon juice. Thank our ancestors for reminding us to eat good in our hood. Baby, let's go. Let's go. Look at that. Hi, Mom. Ooh, it's Zaalouk from Northwest Africa. She late. Oh my gosh. The tanginess of those lemon guts in there is not overpowering. It is a perfect balance. With that eggplant, you got a little bit of, y'all, this is so freaking good. And that chili oil that we made ourselves. Use those measurements. It's perfect. Pile it on here. You got some of that tomato skin, that kind of acid, a little bit of sweet popping through from the eggplant itself, those sweet onions that we wilted down, and that cilantro and parsley. Ooh, it's so good. I know. And it's beautiful. It is beautiful. And it is from home. Honey, this is the North African salsa. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. It's got a little kick from that. Mmm. Oh my. You saw how easy it was? Did you see it? It was stupid easy. Oh my gosh, you gotta make this. It's Zaalouk from Northwest Africa, Morocco and all of that. Mm-hmm. Honey, thank you for letting me play with my food with you watching. I got pictures to take, a kitchen to clean, and a Benedict Cumberbatch to watch. Woo! That's the guy who played Dr. Strange. All right. Until next time, honey, know that I love you, and I hope you love me back. Eat good, sugar. Bye.